Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today, welcome back to Golden Glory Escape the Fire Demon. This is going to be entry log 1 in a new kind of series video thing I'm doing, called just my producer's updates. So what you're looking at right here is totally good screen recorded footage of Escape the Fire Demon. Now, okay, I thought I was going to talk. I guess I have my volume down, but basically, what you're looking at here is the beta V1 of the final game that I'm going to be putting out. So I want to make sure this game actually has the best possible gameplay it can. Now, I'm going to talk a bit about, what I've been doing in specific, So, yeah, it's October, and I feel like what better way to really celebrate it than with an actual... I don't really know if I consider this a horror game. I mean, it sure provides a jump scare, but aside from that, it doesn't really have any creepy elements. I mean, I could elevate the audio, add some cryptic lore, even though this is literally just part of something that is in a full series of lore, because the Golden Lore series has a lot of lore to it if you really look through the episodes very detailedly. And I think I just died, but yeah, basically I want to make this game the best possible game that it can be, with a good length. It can last about 5 minutes, depending on how you play it. It's just a sweet and easy game for you to do there if you just want to chill back, relax, watch this game unfold. It's not doing any harm. It's just something you play. So right now, again, Beta V1 currently has 2 levels, updated graphics from the alphas, and a intro cutscene which you can sadly not skip, and even a bit of voice line to it with our good friend Brandon here, along with a jump scare and a jump scare sound effect. Now, there's a lot of things that are courtesy to change. One of the things that is definitely going to change is the amount of voice acting and levels. For voice acting, I'm trying to currently decide on a voice for the Fire Demon, because I don't want to... I mean, I have something in the works involving him. I don't want to give it away. But let's just say Fire Demon is going to have a speaking role. Okay, there we go. Is going to have a speaking role in said project. But it's outside of the games. It's going to be primarily more towards the main series. Is it in the main series? I can't really say. But what I can say is that the Fire Demon will speak. That being said, all of that points towards back to this game and what the Fire Demon has to sound like. Personally, I'm kind of leaning onto a very raspy, creepy as heck sounding voice that actually kind of gives you a little bit of an uncomfortable vibe. Now, I know that might sound a bit, dark and everything, but I mean, this game is designed to be a darker / side-scrolling game that is almost like Baldi's Basics in a way, but except it actually kind of looks a little bit creepier. Obviously, Baldi's Basics experiments with style, and this game has its own style on its own, so yeah. As for the levels, there will be 5 levels in total, at least 4 or 5. I'm still deciding on that. And oh, would you look at that? The clipping. Yeah, this whole top portion will be removed in the final game. At least that's what I picture, because I don't like how you just clip right through it. And unfortunately, I can't stop the clipping without removing or redoing the entire game entirely, because that's just how the engine works. But I got a few people to test it, and I've got some pretty good feedback as to what I want to do. But as for the final release date of Beta 2, I want to get it done by October 31st, aka Halloween. So I know for a fact the full game will not be released until um, probably at least by the end of this year or next year. So, would you look at that? So yeah, coming soon, level 3. This is basically what the game looks like so far. You just watched the full playthrough of it. But again, I want to add more content. You know, that's the thing, content. I want to do more voice acting for this game. I want to add more VFX. You know, that's another thing. Sound effects as well. You know, better enhanced graphics again. Make it really look like it can be the creepiest game it can be. If that makes any sense. But don't worry. Escape the Fire Demon is going to be a very good game, and I think you're going to have a blast playing it. That being said, there's also a few other scratch projects. Right now, I'm focusing on bringing back a lot of my older projects before I get into any drastically new ones. And the two other projects I have in the works are, well, you see Brandon Michael Jackson moonwalking it out. The Angry Birds and Godzilla Show video game, and the Impossible Race should be easier because all I have to do is like, well, I mean both of them have this. They're both going to be just kind of asset reswaps because Escape the Fire Demon is actually an unfinished game right now, while the other two are actually fully complete, at least for right now. But as for the Angry Birds and Godzilla video game in particular, that's going to require a bit more tooling and stuff. And I also have a second Angry Birds and Godzilla video game, which is, get this, a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. There you go. Man, my English is not very good this time of year, is it? So, I mean, boo. There you go. I got some horror stuff. I've got some regular platforming stuff. I've got even a race game coming out. I think the Impossible Race should come out either before or after Beta V2 because, again, all it just requires is a simple asset swap. And I think I can even make the announcement here. All of these games, well, with the exception of the Angry Birds Godzilla video game, because I'm kind of worried about copyright on that one, are all coming to Game Jolt, and hopefully I can find a way to get them to portable, like mobile devices on the Google Play Store or maybe App Store, because I really want to start pushing myself in a more game career kind of path. And I feel like, you know, if I have these sort of demo kind of games on my resume, they're going to look really good. And not to mention, I want to go like college and stuff to pursue my vision of game design and stuff, like game making. Because I've always been more of an independent guy, but I mean, if I have to work for a company, I have to work for a company. But yeah, this is just kind of my go-to kind of forte of stuff. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.